made the finest beer can be. The brewer man comes from over the sea, but he knows what's good for you.
Yes, it's Star Lager beer that they're drinking. Indeed, everybody's drinking Star now for its quality and its freshness. These gentlemen, typical of many thousands of satisfied consumers, can tell you why they insist upon Star. They know too why Star is prize-winning beer. Our brewery on the Apapa Road is a familiar sight to everybody in Lagos. But only a few have seen the many wonderful processes which go to the making of Star, beer at its best. This is where the story starts. We use only the finest selected raw materials imported from Europe, materials which have been proved over hundreds of years in the biggest and best of continental breweries.
The brewer man comes from over the sea, but he knows what's good for you and me. I say.
From the docks, by road and rail, these materials are taken to the brewery.
Where the finest beer can be. The brewer man comes from over the sea, but he knows what's good for you and me. I say.
This is malt from the finest barley to give body to your beer. Malt must first be polished and ground. Here is the mill. See the pouring of the golden grain in the mill. Before use, there must be a final inspection by one of our skilled brewers. And now the mashing process, in which the goodness is extracted from the grain. And from here, the liquid is strained out. No longer needed for brewing, the spent grain is taken away, perhaps to be used as a valuable food for cattle. More tests in our laboratories to ensure the quality of the malt extract. And here we have a miniature brewery to make and test tiny quantities of beer.
a chop, you need a good drink. Eh? If you want a clear head, so let you think.
And now, brewing can begin. To the malt extract, hops are added, and sugar, and all is boiled together. The result, wort, spelt W-O-R-T. Before the boiling brew is cooled, solid materials such as hop flowers must be allowed to settle out, and this is done in this huge aluminium tank with its ponderous hydraulically operated dome. And so to cool the wort, which here is seen running over pipes containing cold water and brine. And now follows the most intriguing process, fermentation. In these tanks, kept ice cold, yeast goes to work on the wort, and the result, after many weeks, is beer. As you know, beer at its best. Filtration to remove the yeast when it has done its job, and then the beer returns to our air-conditioned cellars, where it lies to ripen in these glass-lined tanks. Meanwhile, cases must be made from good African timber, and these are assembled on modern machines. Look, no hammer. Empty bottles, bottles by the million, waiting to be refilled with Star. Each incoming bottle must be inspected. A wonderful conveyor system takes the bottles to the washing machine. Into the machine they go in batteries, and here no speck of dust or dirt can remain. Each bottle, as you can see, is washed behind the ears. Out they come, like soldiers on parade. To be filled in another machine. See the foaming beer coming untouched from our cellars. On this machine, the bottles are corked. Still no hand. Now into huge trays, which are swung by electric crane into the pasteurizer. This process to make sure that your Star beer comes to you pure, fresh, and mature. On go the bottles, like soldiers on the march now, and after inspection, into the labeling machine. 8,000 bottles per hour on each of which is stamped the seal of quality, the label of Star Lager Beer. Straws to protect the bottles. Skilled packing. Not everyone can hit the nail on the head like that.
If you really hard work, you'll never drink.
For the final protection, steel strapping.
If you want a clear head, so let you think. The new stuff here is just the thing. No. What I say. What I say.
Delivery to our store, where it is checked and stacked.
If you really hard work, you'll never drink. And with your needed job, you need a good drink.
Soon, the beer which has come so far will set out on its last journey to the consumer. In our own lorries, by ship, and by rail. Maybe this load is going to you. Yes, all this care goes to ensure that Star reaches you in perfect condition, a perfect beer. You can be certain of its quality. These gentlemen could tell you why they prefer Star, or you could find out for yourself. Have a Star this evening. The sign of the Star means beer at its best.